Today we chose to make a little quick crash course. We've been a little busy lately, so we chose to make this one a little bit quicker than the latest ones. So today we're going to be going over 7 things that you guys need in order to successfully become an entrepreneur. So number 1 is have a base. If you don't have a base, you're going to fall. You know, if you're going to build a building without a base or without a structure, the building's just going to topple down, right? Or at least like create some type of business or service besides affiliate marketing and besides promoting other people's offers and besides promoting your own offers. Or if that is your business, you know, make that separate. Because if you don't have an organization or your own organization, it just gets sloppy. You're kind of just like looking for like freelance work. You know, it's unorganized because you don't have the goal of creating that list or your customer list so that you can create products and then get paid by yourself, like a chicken running around with his head cut off. So if you guys don't have a system set in place, there's not going to be a consistent cash flow for every customer you get each month, each week, each day, whatever. You guys want to make sure that you guys have a system in place because, or I guess a business model or a system in place because if you don't, then your finances go way out of hand and they fluctuate, not being able to fund your business correctly. And that's something that every entrepreneur needs to do because it's easy to spend money, but what it's not easy to do is save that money and then reinvest it, you know? So pay yourself, then reinvest into your business so that you have a consistent cash flow. And having a base will also enable you to like keep going. Number 4, create a community. So when I say creating a community, it's more than just like, you know, like being the preacher in the choir. It's creating like a platform where your people or the people that you're selling your products to, or you know, other people's products to, have a place to, you know, talk about what's going on, and so that you can have like, you know, Q&As and actually engage in your audience, because that's what people look for. That's what makes your business trustworthy. That's what sets you apart inevitably. So next is having Q&As and becoming the icon to whoever you're marketing to. So when you have Q&As, getting to know your customers and getting to know how to engage in customers more like the people that are already buying your products. So the whole point of a Q&A is basically to engage, just like a webinar or just like having a Facebook page or a fan page or something like that. And number 6, perform on more than one platform. So if you're going to perform on Facebook, make sure that you're also performing on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever, Tumblr, you know, if that's your thing. Make sure that you're engaging in more than one platform so that you can reach more people than you would be able to on one platform. Because that's basically multiplying your streams of income, because the more platforms you have to share your link or your knowledge, the more people that are going to see it. Cool. I wanted to go a little bit into running ads and stuff like that on Facebook and stuff because I've been watching a lot of millionaires just like talk about it, you know. So I was like, why don't I talk about it, you know? So basically what you want to do is first create a fan page so that you have your community. Second, you're going to want to make a post to your fan page. So it doesn't really matter what it is. It could be like a funny post or something like that. But you're going to want to create a post, leave it there for like 2 to 3 days. roughly about 15 to 20% of your fans or people that are following your page, doesn't matter if it's 8, doesn't matter if it's 15,000, are gonna see your post. Now, after the 2 to 3 days are over, you're gonna wanna engage, you're gonna wanna create an engagement ad post. So uh, target or narrowly target other people besides people on your fan page. This is going to increase the more people that see your post, as well as the people that already saw it because they already see it. And when you do this, basically you're targeting all your fans as well as the people that you're not following. Number 3, create an ad to the same post and target people you want to attract. So if you want to attract other people that have other fan pages, you're going to want to, target them in an engagement ad so that they, like your page, follow your page, so that you can introduce products to them later and create a lead out of them. When I say narrowing your audience, I mean to like have a solid persons that you want to be involved in your movement or your group, so that they can see what you're doing and then potentially make your business better. So also on top of running ads and stuff like that, last session I was talking about free trials and stuff like that, and why it's important, why free trials are important, and why you guys should use them. So I also wanted to add on to like free trials and like free webinars is to include bonuses on the end of webinars, because when you add bonuses and incentives and stuff like that, it kind of raises the impulse of the person that's seeing your landing page, engaging them and buying your high ticket items or your small ticket items, because it's free. You got their lead, and now you bring it in through the knowledge, and you're giving them you're giving them the full extension of what you can offer them and how you can help their business. So I kind of wanted to end my section of the meeting with a quote: "Success isn't owned; it's leased." So
that's funny.
Yeah. So what do I mean by success isn't owned, it's leased? It's basically if you want to be a successful person in whatever you do, you have to maintain it. Just like if you were to buy a nice car, you have to maintain that nice car if you want to keep it. If you don't, it just gets turned to garbage. Just like if you were to not maintain a healthy habitat for you to work and to grow and meet new people. That's why it's important to keep that in mind and be always ready for growth and always ready to learn and always ready to take notes, because having a student mentality is one of the greatest things of being an entrepreneur, because you get to learn. So that being said, I'm gonna have Ed Guardian here come up and say a couple words before the meeting's over.
Thank you.